When Luca first dropped in 1.2, God, I feel so old saying that, he only had his companion mission going for him when it came to screen time. But whoever had stocks on him back then made the right investment, because the War Dance event in 2.5 gave this boxing champion the limelight he so deserved. The English voice actor for Luca streamed his playthrough of the event, and the words "new pro tag" in the thumbnail aren't totally unfounded. He was pretty much the MC of the War Dance. His general characterization goes in line with the personality of a typical shonen lead. He's energetic to a hyperactive degree, bright-eyed and cheerful. He may not be the smartest person around, but he makes up for it with a big heart and being talented in a specific subject. In the War Dance, he's an underdog who had to work and train super hard to rise up the ranks. He's Asta, basically. He's HSR Asta. Shut up, you know what I meant. As we see in his companion mission, he gets along well with children, being an honorary member of the Moles. The fact he goes along with Hook's antics and calls her Pitch Dark Hook the Great is super cute. I love how much of a big brother Luca is. He acts as a role model for these children, someone to look up to. To go one step further, he's someone people of all ages in the underworld can look up to. Luca is the Russian equivalent to Lucas, a name which means a light. His name ties into his desire to be a beacon of hope for people. We see this desire influence his actions in his character stories. When he was a boy, he would help his father out with blacksmithing. Oleg would come by the shop and notice Luca's talents, and thus offered him a spot in Wildfire as a frontline fighter against the Fragmentum. However, during one of those fights, he came face to face with the cruel horrors of battle. He noticed a little boy in danger and ran to save him from a monster. Before the monster was killed by a stray bullet, it sliced off Luca's right arm. Luca didn't mind that he lost his limb, though, as what mattered was he saved the kid. Bro really is just younger Shanks. Oh my god, is that why he's a redhead? I really need to catch up on One Piece just so I can expand on my list of references. I stopped reading after Wano because I wanted to binge Egghead when it was done, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Where was I? Oh, right. His wish to protect people is what ties him in with the planet's overall theme of preservation. He even admits to Oleg in his final character story that he doesn't even enjoy fighting. So why does he fight? Well, to quote Luca, "As long as there are still bad people in this world, and as long as there are still good people I need to protect, then I will keep on fighting." However, Luca is not only fighting for his own desire. As made clear at the end of his companion mission, his behavior and actions throughout the quest were done to replicate the wishes of a girl named Margie. She was a fan of Luca who wanted to become a boxing champion just like him, but passed away from an illness before she could do so. Luca's companion mission is him trying to realize the dreams she left behind. Margie and the quest's name are actually references to the movie $1 Million Baby. We follow a woman named Maggie as she tries to rise up the ranks in women's boxing. However, an accident during a boxing match leaves her quadriplegic, ending her career before it could truly begin. Her coach gives her a boxing robe that has the phrase "Mo Coshle" written on it, a misspelling of an Irish phrase meaning "my darling" and "my blood." Margie's death really impacted Luca. She expressed in her letter that she believed Mr. Luca would support her to the end, and that's exactly what he does. He achieved everything she wanted to do. Even if he didn't beat Svarog, he was able to make the robot acknowledge his strength, just like Margie dreamed of. That's why getting beaten by Svarog didn't hit him as hard as when he lost to Boot Hill. That time, Luca was full on defeated, and in such a crushing way too. His world and his confidence came tumbling down all at once. What was all his hard work for if there would always be battles he could never win? But in comes Mr. Tail to the rescue. Tail describes life as a fight in the ring you're bound to lose. But after helping him look at Margie's short life from a different angle, Tail tells, oh fuck, why did I write it like this? Tail tells Luca that every person can dictate the rules of winning and losing in life. Luca believes that every day Margie survived in spite of her illness was a victory she earned. And with his confidence burning as bright as ever, he can now go into a fight feeling that every punch he throws is a little victory in and of itself. To drive the point home, Luca doesn't truly defeat Yongqing and win the War Dance, at least by traditional measures.
Winning and losing are part of any match. But I gave it my all, and I did it! I kept throwing punches, punch after punch, until the very end. When I go back to Belobog, there will be another fight waiting for me in the future, and many more battles to come. Margie, I tried my best. Just like you. I won.
I don't care what anyone says, that bit of writing right there is peak fiction. I'm so glad Luca got to play such an important role in the War Dance event. As someone who was already a fan of him solely through his companion mission, the event made me love his characterization even more. His story is one about appreciating life, how every moment you're alive is a blessing. It also teaches us that trying and failing will always be better than never trying at all. There will forever be room for uplifting stories like Luca's in the world. Thank you for watching this video. This is one part of a series of analysis videos on Honkai Star Rail's cast of characters. If you want to see me analyze another character from this game, please subscribe to the channel so we can hit our goal of 2,000 subscribers this year. It's totally free, you can unsub at any time, and it will make me smile. As a smaller content creator on the platform, engaging with my videos truly helps. If you feel so generous as to support me financially, I have a Ko-fi you can donate to, and if you want some short novels to read, you can buy my book series Flamebringer Prince off Amazon. Links to them in the description. Thank you once again for watching, have a great rest of your day, and until we meet again, take care.